and follow me back to number 2 as he covers me as I number 2 as he covers me on the way up. Now, one thing you want to be careful of with satchel charges is there is a range to your detonator to the satchel charge, and I don't know how realistic it is in ArmA II. It seems appropriate, but eventually you're going to reach the extent of that radius, and you're going to lose the options to touch them off. So when that happens, you'll just have to explode them if they're not already on a timer. But when using timers with more than one satchel charge, it does get annoying because it seems as though the one satchel charge going off will not make the other two explode, just due to either, not even just due to the timer, but due to the explosion. It just doesn't make them explode as well. But you'll see in a second here that I lose the options to touch them off. Yeah, see, there they go. So I need to move back, and there we go, they're back, and boom, there goes the ammo cache. And looking back, I can see that, yeah, the truck outside did blow up, but it looks as though the explosion won't have reached the other houses, so that means the civilian casualties will have been kept to minimal. So now I get back to number 2 and get him back into a normal stance.
Disengage. 3, 4.
And I'm gonna make them all follow me back to the Humvee. And you can see that the weather's taking a nasty turn, which is something I hadn't planned for. Thankfully we got through it before any rain or fog kicked in, and that might have made things a bit difficult, more difficult, making it harder to see. You can see the smoke rising over there, and secondary explosions. In a second here you'll get some impromptu lightning, which was kind of interesting that I caught on tape. I do love the lightning sounds in this game. Sometimes they do make me jump, especially at night when you without night vision goggles, when you can't see anything. They'll really scare you. So yeah, again, having that marker for the Humvee is good, because if you're using your GPS and your map, you'll just be able to come back, get back to it. In a second you'll see the lightning strike. Should be about now-ish. There's the Humvee. There you go. And there's the sound. God, that sounds awesome. And just keep walking back to the Humvee. And gonna do the same procedure as before. It's just a point and click affair. You need to make sure that the get in option is selected. It'll automatically default to that when you don't do anything to it. And they'll all get in at the same order, and it'll stay that way. And I'll get in last because I can do the best covering. Order my gunner back into the proper mood, and then order 2 back to the camp at Mogilevka. And one thing that the AI do have trouble with is turning around vehicles when they're facing an opposite direction to where they want to go. As you can see here, he does a very, very odd method to turn it around, but thankfully there aren't obstacles on either side of the road that he'll hit into, which would really screw him up. It's just something you have to deal with the AI in ArmA II, which is unfortunate. Then again, it was similar to that in OFP and ArmA. ArmA was actually worse in some cases. Now that I've already got the Humvee, I don't need to have that marker in there anymore, so I just deleted it. And again, we're going back into the forest, and there could be patrols on either side that I won't be able to see that clearly due to the randomness of this mission. Props to Kronsky and his urban patrol script for that, and BIS for the always amazing guard waypoints and guarded by triggers. And you can see that the weather's taking a turn for the worse, but thankfully I'm getting out of the thick of it. So we'll be back in our warm tents soon enough. And we're coming to the end of the forest, so soon I'll switch out of the zoomed in mode by tapping V and go back into the command mode, and basically I want to just keep an eye on my surroundings. I'm pretty sure now that we're getting closer to the camp over there that there won't be any contacts from here on in. There weren't any on the way in, so hopefully I'm in the clear. And the AI does a better job this time at turning this corner. But nonetheless, I want to keep an eye on the ditches and houses even, and of course the forests, because the grass and foliage really hides units well in ArmA II compared to ArmA and OFP. Something to do with the camouflages blending in nicely with the colors of autumn, as Chernarus always is. And now we're in Mogilevka again and at the base, and I no longer need to really be keeping an eye on my surroundings that much, so I exit command view and here we arrive. I order them all to disembark once my gunner is back to normal.
No more target.
And
All.
I get out as well. You can see the LODs take a little while to catch up there. And I can put them into at ease mode, and for some reason my AI didn't get out of the gunner seat, but now he is. And cancel their scan horizon commands, and we're back. For some reason they're still standing out in the cold rain. So then maybe I could have done about that, but oh well. And we're back in the tent, and that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you later.